Thomas has friends all over the island of Sodor. Friends at Brendam Docks. And friends at the farm. All of the engines are Thomas's friends. And so are all of the children. One night, there had been a summer storm on the island. Thomas and the birthday picnic. All the engines on the island of Sodor were very excited. Sir Topham Hatt's mother was coming to the island to celebrate her birthday. The engines chuffed up and down to get ready for the big day. On the big day, Sir Topham Hatt came to Piglet's sheds. Thomas, I have decided to take my mother on a birthday picnic. I want to show her somewhere special. I can take you to Shen Valley, sir, tooted Thomas quickly. That is a very good idea, Thomas, beamed Sir Topham Hatt. Later, Thomas puffed proudly into Knapford Station with Annie and Clarabelle. He was very excited. Sir Topham Hatt, Lady Hatt, and Sir Topham Hatt's mother were waiting in their best clothes. The station master loaded the picnic baskets. Emily knows best. The island of Sodor has many beautiful sights. There are green fields and hills, and many beautiful castles. The engines of Sodor love to visit them all. One day, Emily was dropping visitors at the ruined castle. Once upon a time, a queen had lived there. I'd like to be a queen, thought Emily. Queens are in charge and tell everybody what to do. Saving Edward. It was summertime on the island of Sodor.
Turn off the light now.
All the engines were working hard, carrying goods and
Turn off
passengers.
the light, please.
They cheerfully chuffed up and down the lines. All except Edward. Edward was worried. He wheezed as he puffed, and steam hissed out of his cylinder. One morning, Sir Topham Hatt came to the sheds. Duncan and the old mine. It was summer on the island of Sodor. Duncan loved this time of year. Today he was especially excited. He was going to take a party of vacationers to see Coldy Caves. But Mr. Percival, the narrow gauge controller, had some bad news. The machines at the main coaling plant have broken down. Sir Topham Hatt needs coal until they are mended. Mr. Percival told Duncan and Rusty to bring coal down from the mine in the hills. Then Thomas will take it to the coaling plant, he said. And, Mr. Percival added, Bertie the bus will take the vacationers to Coldy Caves. Duncan was very disappointed. He wanted to go to the caves. Pulling coal cars wasn't an exciting job at all. Keeping up with James. It was winter holiday season on the island of Sodor. Everywhere was covered in a beautiful blanket of soft snow. Sir Topham Hatt was at the fitter's yard. The engines were having their snowplows fitted. We must get the island moving again, he boomed. And when the lines are clear, I will need an engine to take the presents train to the holiday party at Knapford. All the engines wanted to take the presents train. It was the jolliest train of the year. James, you must work with Edward, he said. Remember, the tracks are icy and you must all work together and take care. But James wanted to finish first and take the presents train. An old blue slow coach like you is sure to slow me down, he huffed. James and Edward's first job was to clear the lines to Naphtha. Edward worked as fast as he could, but it wasn't fast enough for James. Hurry up, he snorted. Thomas's day off. The engines on the island of Sodor were always very busy. They liked being busy. And no engine liked being busy more than Thomas. But sometimes Thomas also liked to have a day off. One autumn morning, Sir Topham Hatt came to Tidmouth's sheds. He had important news. "A new diesel engine has arrived on the island," he boomed. "His name is Dennis. You must all help him to get to know the Sodor Railway. And Thomas," added Sir Topham Hatt, "you have been working very hard. Today you can have a day off." Thomas was very pleased. "First I will have a long washdown," Thomas chuffed cheerfully. "Then I shall go to Bluff's Cove." On his way to the washdown, Thomas saw a diesel he had never seen before. The diesel was huffing and puffing. "Hello," Thomas tooted. "You must be Dennis. What's the matter?" "These troublesome trucks are too troublesome. I can't shut them." "It's my day off," whistled Thomas, "but I'll help you." This made Dennis very happy. Dennis watched Thomas biff and bump the troublesome trucks into line.
Every afternoon, Thomas the tank engine puffs along his branch line with Annie and Clarabelle. First, they pass the water mill. Next, they come to a big farm. Then, they can see a bridge with a village nestled either side of it. This is a special place. Whenever children hear Thomas coming along, they stand on the bridge waving until he is out of sight.